Representative Jervil Luistro.
Good afternoon. So to give an update, natapos na po ang marking of exhibits and na-terminate na rin ang pre-trial conference. Of course, we expressed our thanks and gratitude to the impeachment court sapagkat through the intervention of the impeachment court, nakatapos kaming magbarka, especially with voluminous documents pertaining to the article on unexplained wealth and the article on confidential fund, no? You will remember that during the first PTC, we agreed that the offer of stipulation of facts will just be submitted in writing, no? At lahat po ng comments, counter stipulations to the proposed stipulation of facts were already submitted as well to the impeachment court. We also inquired kung gaano ba katagal ang magiging proceedings during the trial. They pronounced that it will start at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I asked kung ilang oras ba ang ide-dedicate dito sa impeachment trial because that is very material for us to determine kung ilan talaga ang trial dates na kakailanganin namin. Kung mahaba ang igugol na oras sa impeachment trial, we may be able to present 2 witnesses per trial date. Otherwise, kung maigsi, baka isang witness lang per trial date, no? But again, that concern is likewise submitted to the impeachment court. And then we put on record our observation about the common exhibits that in spite of the willingness of the prosecution, that we share the marking in the same exhibit because after all, it is exactly the same. That's why we call it common exhibit. The defense maintained their position to put their marking on a separate set of documents. I placed on record that that position of the defense actually prolonged the process of pre-marking of the exhibits of both the defense and the prosecution. Because if you can imagine, we're talking about the same documents, pero iba ang marking, iba ang what do you call this? Comparison with respect to the prosecution at separate pa yung sa defense. So, in our estimate na 5 minutes per document perhaps on one party, because they have to mark on exactly the same piece of document but on a separate copy, so nagiging ×2 yung dedicated na time, no? So that's one. We also manifested again our observation about the seeming inclusion of the same witnesses of the prosecution and the same exhibits of the prosecution, no? We understand na sabay nag-file ng pre-trial brief, but you will remember yung ebidensya ng prosecution that has been publicized as early as 19 Congress during the Inquiry and Aid of Legislation of the Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability, then presided by Congressman Joel Chua, na nasa tabi ko, di ba? Yun namang ibang ebidensya doon was publicized during the clarificatory hearing of the Justice Committee, also in line with this impeachment trial, no? So, we just registered it in the records of the impeachment court, our observation that a significant number of witnesses and exhibits of the prosecution is likewise listed in the list of exhibits and witnesses of the defense. And we also registered our observation that the purpose for the presentation of their witness is very general, very vague. And that is why we filed our manifestation last June 22. That is for the defense to specify the purpose for the presentation of their witness. Kasi the observation is same witness as the prosecution. And that is why we find it strange. While they can raise their questions during cross, why do they have to present them during their direct? No? Kung kaya mo namang itanong during cross, why do you have to present them during their direct? And pertaining to the pieces of evidence and witnesses of the prosecution. But then again, we would like to acknowledge that prerogative yan ng defense to determine kung anong ebidensya ang gusto nilang ilatag. Sa amin lang, we are requesting for them to specify the purpose because we really find it strange na yung ebidensya ng prosecution, yun din ang ebidensya ng depensa. Tapos pagdating dun sa exhibits, parehas yung documents nyo, they refuse to mark on the same document. At ang gusto nila, separate set of documents. But again, we would like to express that we recognize that the defense has prerogative to maintain that position, no? So, ultimately, we reiterated the last manifestation which we filed, no? Kasama dito yung opening of the BIR box. As a matter of fact, we requested the impeachment court and the defense to join us in our position to open the sealed box because after all, we received that sealed box in our exercise of our compulsory process during the hearing of the Justice Committee of the House of Representatives. We issued a subpoena to the Commissioner of the BIR and for the production of the income tax return of both the respondent and the spouse. However, when the BIR submitted to us and complied with us, what we received is a sealed box. So we do not even know, really, the pieces of documents inside. Although we understand na ang hiningi namin dun sa subpoena is ITR of the respondent and the spouse. This is very relevant because we will be able to know, to present before the impeachment court, the lawful personal income of the respondent and the spouse, no? And by knowing their lawful income, baka ma-justify nila yung mga acquisitions which will be seen also in the other documents of the prosecution, no? But nevertheless, the defense registered their vehement objection to the opening. They invoked due process kahit wala namang nalalabag na karapatan dito because this is just a marking of exhibit. As a matter of fact, you cannot question the admissibility of the evidence yet sapagkat yun ay dapat sa formal offer of exhibits mo palang gagawin. Pagdating dito sa marking, it is purely the prerogative of the prosecution kung ano gustong pamarkahan. Diba? And as a matter of fact, this is the right time, correct time for the marking. So that is why when we heard their objection to the opening of the sealed box, we just contained ourselves with the marking of the sealed box, which they opposed as well. Ako'y nagtataka kung ano kayang nakakatakot dun sa pagmamarka ng sealed box. Silyado nga. Ang pinamamarkahan ng prosecution, because they do not want to open the box, ang pinamamarkahan na lang is yung sealed box. So that we will just be submitting to the impeachment court the issue of whether to open or not the BIR box. But sadly, they opposed the opening of the BIR box. They opposed as well the marking of the sealed BIR box. Nakakalungkot po ito sapagkat doon ho sa House of Representatives, we decided not to open kahit alam namin karapatan ng taong bayan malaman na kung anong nilalaman nun. We decided not to open because we believe in the power of the impeachment court. Pagdating ho pala namin dito sa impeachment court, mahihirapan pa rin kami sa pagbubukas ng BIR box. So we will be looking forward na sana itong BIR box na ito ay mabuksan na sapagkat karapatan ho ng sambayanang Pilipino na malaman at makita ang nilalaman nito. Maraming salamat po. You can raise questions to my colleagues.
Hello po, good evening. I'm Lance po from Newswatch Plus. So, regarding po sa BIR box, safe to say no, the decision on this mangyayari na mismo sa trial proper sa mismong paglilitis.
The motions have already been presented to the court. I understand some oppositions will be filed. So the court may decide that either before or during the first day of the trial. Hindi natin masasabi. Nasa kanila yun.
And then, kanina po, I'd just like to see comment and then perhaps from the lead prosecutor. Earlier, the defense spokesperson, Attorney Michael Poa, said that regarding the appearance of Vice President Duterte on the impeachment trial, he said that depende daw po yun kung kakailanganin, depende sa advice nila bilang mga abogado kung kailangan na mag-appear si VP Sara doon sa mangyayaring paglilitis. Sa inyo po ba, kailangan po bang nandun si VP Sara?
I understand that that is her prerogative, whether to appear or not. And her non-appearance will simply be deemed as an entry of a plea of not guilty. Nevertheless, in my personal opinion, appearing before the impeachment court is likewise a constitutional duty, which public officials must comply. This is what we meant by public offices and public trust, and public officials must be accountable to the people at all times.
Good evening po. I'm Jairo Boledo from Rappler. Just a procedural question. If ever the impeachment court decides to open the box, will they open the box like sila po mismo or will they subpoena the BIR itself to open the box according to tax code po ba or ano po ba implementing rules nun? Thank you po.
For the record, yun pong box na yon ay transmit ng House dito sa Senate when we transmitted the articles of impeachment. So it is in the custody of the Senate. So I don't know, to your question, whether mangangailangan pa ba sila ng subpoena, when in fact, the sealed BIR box is already in the custody of the Senate.
Hello, good evening po. Angelo po, Pambombo Radyo. Kung despite na hindi po nabuksan itong BIR box, masasabi niyo pa rin po ba na pumabor sa inyo itong pre-trial?
Definitely. Sapagkat ever since our objective is to finish expeditiously, no? That is why during the first PTC, madaming nire-raise yung defense, which clearly are not within the purview of the pre-trial conference. We opted not to engage with the defense with respect to the issues which are being raised, like the determination of 2/3 threshold, no? The allegation that we did not transmit all the exhibits and documents to the respondent. It was a clear position not to engage with those issues because our objective ever since is to finish this pre-trial conference expeditiously. And that is why we would like to express our thanks to the impeachment court because the goal was achieved. Because just today, the pre-trial conference has been terminated.
Kung isa na lang po, aside po sa napakadaming documents, ano pa po yung ibang nakikita nyo na pinakamalaking hamon kung bakit tumagal po itong pre-trial?
Well, unang-una, kagaya ng binanggit kanina ni Chair Jinky, dun sa marking of evidence, sa isang dokumento po pwede naman po na both yung prosecution at saka yung defense, sa isang dokumento pwedeng magmarkahan na parehas dyan para maka-save tayo ng oras. Pero pinilit pa rin po nila na magmarka sila ng sarili nilang dokumento samantalang parehas lang naman ang nilalaman at content nitong dalawang dokumento. So kagaya ng kaniyang binabanggit, kung halimbawa yung pagmamarka ng isang dokumento tumatagal ng 5 minuto, nadodoble. Kasi bukod sa pagmamarka, pipirmahan pa to ng mga both ng prosecution, ng defense, at saka ng mga doon sa impeachment court. So, dumadami at humahaba yung proseso, nadodoble.
Pero kung sabi po ni Attorney Poa kahapon, may incident po daw sa markings na nagkulang po daw yung document nyo ng isang page.
Isolated lang po yun, hindi naman po sa lahat ng pagkakataon. Nangyayari naman po yan.
Dagdagan ko lang yung sinabi ni Kong Joel, ha? For DEPs, document evidencing payment, no? For OVP and DepEd, we're talking about 1,900 plus for DepEd and 2,000 plus for OVP. 4,000 in total, no? So mamarkahan niya ng prosecution individually. And then because they refuse to agree that we mark in the same document, then they have to mark as well those 4,000 exhibits which likewise form part of their documents. 8,000 in total ang DEPs.
Kongs Mary Monreyes po from One News. Makikitanong lang din po sana, di ba po part ng pre-trial brief po ng prosec yung box? Tama po ba?
That's correct.
Okay po. So how does it work po ba? Nabanggit nyo dapat magpirmahan. So since hindi pumayag ang defense, walang pirmahang nangyari po tungkol doon sa box to be marked?
Well, wala namang permahang mangyayari, no? Except that they manifested their intention to file comment, which we interpreted as objection to our position to open the box. But to your question earlier as to whether that box is part of the pre-trial brief and the manifestation, yes, they are part. Not only the contents, but even the sealed box itself.
Pero hindi naman po ibig sabihin na hindi siya namarkahan. Well, for the record lang din po for soundbite. Hindi naman porket hindi siya namarkahan ngayon, out of the presentation na po siya.
It will be subject to the judgment, prerogative of the impeachment court. But of course, ito po'y karapatan ng sambayan ng Pilipino na makita kung anong nilalaman ng box. Hindi po kami naglakas ng loob sa House because we understand that we are not the impeachment court. But we have the highest regard to the impeachment court na dito makikita na ng sambayan ng Pilipino ang laman ng BIR box. But to our surprise, tinanggihang buksan at tinanggihan ding markahan even the sealed box.
Kong, just a follow-up question on the
Dagdag ko
BIR.
lang po.
Ay, sorry po. Sige po. Kong.
But can you ask your follow-up questions? Baka...
Sige po. Just a follow-up question po, Kong, so on the BIR. If ever po, hypothetically, hindi po umayon po yung impeachment court on the prosecution's favor, halimbawa po, hypothetically, would the two articles, specifically on the confidential funds and the unexplained wealth, still stand despite the absence of the BIR? Thank you.
Malakas pa rin ang aming ebidensya dito sa unexplained wealth. In fact, ito ay mas makakadagdag lamang ng linaw. At, well, kagaya po ng binabanggit kanina ni Chair Jinky, hindi naman natin alam kung ano naman ito. Po pwede naman ito ay maging dahilan para ma-justify nila yung kanilang ari-arian. Pero kaya nga nakakalungkot po kanina dahil ang SecGen naman kanina, yung tumatayong clerk of court ng Senate, ay hindi naman po pwedeng magdesisyon. Kaya po ito ay hindi na desisyonan kanina.
Yung gusto ko sana itandag ay umaasa kami na when we file that manifestation with certain proposals, and that includes the opening of the ballot of the BIR box and the inventory of the contents, kasi kailangan malaman na yung laman ng BIR box. Umaasa kami na walang magiging issue doon. Kasi sila mismo, doon din sa kanilang pre-trial brief, ay meron din silang reserve evidence and relating to BIR submissions. So katulad mo sa pre-trial brief na sinubmit ng prosecution, meron doon about tax records and reserve documents, and therefore, ganon din doon sa defense, meron din silang ganon na plano to submit BIR submissions. So why are they refusing now to open and make an inventory and find out the contents of that BIR box? Na sila mismo rin may ganong reservation, may reserve evidence din sila pertaining to BIR submissions. Galing nga yun sa BIR. Katulad ng binanggit kanina ni Chair Jinky, ay sinubmit yun ng BIR Commissioner doon sa Justice Committee. Na tinansmit naman ng Justice Committee dito sa Senado. So nandyan na. And karapatan, prerogative ng any party, either or both parties, na magpamarka ng anuman ang intended evidence nila. So yun ang hindi namin po maintindihan kung bakit ginawa pang issue na hindi na dapat kunin or hingin yung permiso ng korte, ng impeachment court, kung nag-agree sana both parties, kung nag-agree yung defense, na buksan na talaga at this point yung BIR box.
Tsaka kung wala naman pong tinatago, buksan na natin yung box. Kung malinis naman po yung kanilang konsyensya, di labas ang ebidensya.
Follow-up question po regarding the marking of the box. Basically, kaya po hindi siya namarkahan kasi may objection from the other camp? Or is it because it's sealed, kaya hindi siya mamark as you would the other evidences?
Initially, what we are requesting is the opening. So that after the opening, we will be requesting the contents, the documents inside, to be marked. But since they opposed the opening, we contained with just marking the sealed box. Even the marking of the sealed box was opposed by the defense.
Pero kung how would it work po kung hindi po siya ngayon umusad?
And that is why we registered our reservation as to the marking of the box, including its contents, because we understand that there's a rule that all the evidence must be pre-marked during PTC. Otherwise, you will not be able to present that during the trial. Nevertheless, the records will show that we really tried to have them marked. The contents, and when they oppose, at least the sealed BIR box. Di ko nga maintindihan eh. Kayo ba? Ano bang nakakatakot dun sa selyadong BIR box na mamarkahan lang naman? Di ba?
Kung is it an unusual case po na may certain documentary evidence na hindi na pre-mark? Or dito lang po sa case ng BIR green box?
Dito lang, kasi selyado nga yung box. If you will remember, it was presented during the Justice Committee. Pinagdebatehan niya ng Justice members. I think pinagbotohan pa nga. At ang nanalo, wag buksan, i-transmit na lang sa Senado. Of course, we would like to invoke the exclusive power of the Senate to try and decide all impeachment cases. Nasa trial na tayo, di ba? So dapat may kapangyarihan ng impeachment court to open it. And we do not understand kung bakit ito'y hindi bubuksan. Karapatan ng taong bayan malaman ang laman ng BIR box.
Okay, we will entertain one last question.
Yung sa akin po, procedural lang po. When do we expect the order, and then di pa po magre-respond po kayo? Ano po yung mga babantayan nyo that would warrant a response? Because I understand, pwede rin po hindi kayo mag-respond kung wala namang dapat sabihin.
The defense was given until tomorrow afternoon to file their comment to our two manifestations, no? Yung isa is our request to specify the purpose for the presentation of documents and witnesses, especially those na kagaya ng sa prosecution. Second is their comment to our second manifestation. That is with respect to the use of English and Filipino as official language for the trial. The participation of the public and private in the presentation of the witness. And ultimately, itong opening of the BIR box. So they were given by the impeachment court until tomorrow afternoon to file their comments, no? And for us naman, naka-file naman yung manifestation namin, we will just be waiting for the PTO, at kung may concern kami on the contents of the pre-trial order, then we are allowed to file our respective comments, both the defense and the prosecution.
Alright, maraming salamat po sa pagkakataong binigay natin mga kapatid na media sa ating prosecution panel para ipaliwanag yung mga ilang issue kaugnay ng naganap na pre-trial conference. Muli po, magandang gabi. Maraming salamat.
Pwede niyo po interview si Jay?